Yes, peoples, welcome back to Outrageous TV, and today I'm doing a special on questions from the internet.
Yes,
now I often see posts on Instagram where they ask these very particular questions, and I'm always sitting there like, they got that absolutely wrong, and I just want to give my spiel on some of these diabolical questions that some of these people they just word vomit out of their mouth sometimes, and some of them are good and some of them are bad.
He ain't lying.
But today I'm gonna give my spiel, so buckle in, listen up, and see what I want.
That's a lovely piece of control by Regis. Oh, what a great shot! Oh, what a goal this is. Still Regis.
Drafting the best Brazilian six-a-side team ever.
Drafting the best Brazilian six-a-side ever. Oh, we're talking six-a-side Brazilian. Oh man, where do we start? Number one, you already know it's gonna be Ronaldo, Mr. R9. It's never gonna be in question. Number two, I'm gonna say Ronaldinho. Number three, I'm gonna go Roberto Carlos. Gifted technically, like, come on. Power player, fast, quick, nimble, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go Pele because he's quite universal, he can do a bit of everything. I'm gonna go Cafu because he can go forward, he can stay back, he's versatile. And my goalkeeper, I'm gonna say Alisson. That's good, right? You can live with that, right? That's cool, right? Yeah, that's my six-a-side. On the bench, I'll probably have Kaká. I'd also throw in Rivaldo, Romario. The list could go on. I need to stop. Let's move on, yeah? Because this could get real technical real quick. Hard but delete 3 players. Bloody hell. Delete 3. Neuer, he's gotta go. Suarez, he's definitely gonna go. And I have my reasons, but I'm not gonna get into that now. But if you know, you know. And then I'm gonna go Lewandowski. I like him, but he does nothing for me personally. Great goal scorer, phenomenal player, class upon class, but he's just not my particular type of player. I'm not saying he's trash, I'm not saying he's not good enough.
Yes,
I would absolutely pick him if I had to. But in this particular standing, he's gotta go, mate. Sorry, not sorry. If you think you have ball knowledge, rank these players from best to worst. We have Bellingham, Haaland, Mbappe, Foden, and Vinicius Jr.
Yes, Naya.
Woo! Interesting lineup. But let's cut the crap. Vinny Jr., number 1. Number 2, Mbappe. Number 3, Haaland. Then I'm gonna go Bellingham, and then I'm gonna go Foden. I may change my mind, I don't know. Now that I've said it out loud, I'm like, ooh. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna go with it. I'm cool with that. Please leave your comments in the comment section. I would love to hear what you think. I will debate it. I've got time today. And also stick around to the end of the show. I got a little bonus clip. I'm gonna add that into my videos now to make sure you lot stay to the very end. Name the greatest footballers from each country.
Yes, Naya.
Interesting. Brazilian, again, I'm gonna go R9. I know you guys are killing me. You love R9, you're constantly riding his, but you know what? I like what I like, and I stand on that. If I say someone's my GOAT, they remain my GOAT, and I don't waver. Loyalty to a default, what can I say? For the Belge, I'm gonna go Kevin De Bruyne. Now, they haven't had many spectacular players over the years. They've had good quality players, but Kevin is just, mwah, chef's kiss. For the French, I am gonna go Zizou. Enough said. Second close would be Thierry, but Zizou as an overall package and his trophy cabinet, and the impact, I'm gonna say Zizou. Italian, I'm gonna go Maldini. Off the rip, Ballon d'Or winners. The gold seal standard when talking about defending, world class, legendary. In every capacity you can think of. Maldini is just nightmare. For the Spaniards, I'm gonna say Iniesta. Now there are some better players, better goal scorers, better individual, but Iniesta as an overall, once again in the middle, just ran the show and he ran my heart.
Yes, Naya.
His time at Barcelona was absolutely tremendous, and I am sure he is still kicking balls somewhere, or he just retired, one of the two. And for the Germans, I'm gonna go Beckenbauer. And if you don't know about Beckenbauer, I suggest you, after the video of course, go and do your research, please. All right, man is literally the godfather of football. He just had that je ne sais quoi, baller on baller, like wow. They don't put enough respect on Beckenbauer's name. His name's not mentioned enough in my opinion, but you know, let's move on.
Give me a wonder kid you were 100% certain was going to make it, but flopped.
Give me a wonder kid that you thought was going to be a baller and flopped.
Yes, now.
Great question. The media monster got me with the Freddie Adu. I'm not going to lie, I fell victim to that. When I saw him with Pele and the MLS and the hype train of hype trains, it's up there with the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. Nah, I'm not going there. But the way they drummed up this kid to be the next Pele, and the pictures and the press releases and the interviews and just, it was a circus, man. And it got me. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, okay, this guy must be special. But I should have known better. His career overall was, not good. It's actually quite embarrassing. It's to the point where you actually feel bad for the poor kid. The pressure was too much. And when that kind of pressure comes in at that age and you haven't shown and proved, football will chew you up and spit you out. She is a ferocious lady. Don't look up her skirt. You will get hurt. Who is the worst player from this list? No, not doing it. There's some questions that I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, whoever made this, you're bored, okay? Get a life, read a book, get outside and do something with your life, because asking to do this with this kind of lineup is just, I'm not bringing myself to it. It's too disrespectful, and I appreciate my legends way too much to tarnish their name in any capacity. Let's move on. Hard but delete 3. Is it really that hard? Garnacho, Saka and Foden. Laters. Now, do I think they are class players? Absolutely, but in this lineup, those 3 is easy for me. Not even in question. I don't even have to try for this one. I do think Saka and Garnacho have the ability to bust over though. I will say that. I'll give some credit there. And I do think Foden is class. But in this classroom, you gotta sit in the back, mate. What club would you have supported in this situation? Ronaldo at Barcelona in his prime and Messi at Real Madrid in his prime. Lightning! This is a great question. Never even thought about it. I'm gonna go Messi at Real Madrid.
Yes, now.
And the reason why I say that, one, is because my godfather played for Real Madrid. I have a very strong love affair for Real Madrid for many reasons, plus that. But I will say that Messi is more the team player, and he could help elevate that team that was star-studded. Ronaldo, class, world class, one of the best to ever play the game. But his individualism hinders me, and it's quite that greed, I think, would unbalance that beautiful, unique, special, harmonized Barcelona back then. That's what I'll say. But could you imagine what that would have been like though? Whew. Gotta love football, man. I love it so much.
Who do you think is the best Premier League winger of all time? Now,
It's a great question.
it's a great question, because do wingers exist anymore in the old sense?
I've got to say, no, they ain't the same as back in the day, are they?
Who do you think the best Premier League winger is of all time? Man, there's not too many. That out-and-out winger role is kind of a mystery. It's a myth. It's gone. It's been faded out. Out-and-out winger. I used to love McManaman, but he's not the greatest of all time. I'm gonna say Ryan Giggs. On the left wing, Man United, trophy cabinet to show and prove. Never really delved into any other position, and he was reliable, and his numbers and everything he did and his stats and his presence, and just a workhorse. He could do it all, man. Ryan Giggs, I would say. I'm trying to think of who else was a good winger. Why has my brain got blank? If anyone else can help me out in the comment section and let me know some other wingers that I might have gotten wrong or just left out. All right, people's gonna wrap it up there. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, share. It means the world to me, and it helps me out so much.
Yes, now.
Thanks again to getting me to 1,000. It really means a lot to me. Every eyeball counts. Trust me, I'm here slugging away every day. Stay focused, stay blessed. Little more.
Il limone parang qui.